Let's take a look at stocks right now. We continue to see a mixed picture here. The NASDAQ has been the outperformer over the course of the session, and it continues to build on those gains. Right now, it's up about 0.6 of 1%. Actually, I should correct myself. It's down off its highs this session, but still the outperformer on the day. Our Jared Blikre has a look at what is going on underneath the surface here today. Hey, Jared.
Hey there. Well, and actually, small caps are the biggest loser here. Russell 2000 down a little bit less than 0.5%. So let's take a look inside the market. We're seeing the mega caps in favor today. Consumer discretionary, which have really taken some hits recently, that's up over 1.75%, followed by real estate, tech, and healthcare. Those are the outperformers. Energy notably to the downside, off 2.5%, and financials off about 1%. We're going to get to the financials in a second. Got an interesting story there, but just want to check out meme stocks. We're seeing AMC up another 17%, GameStop up 9%, so adding to some of those gains that we saw last week. But one of the outperformers last week was cannabis, not doing so well today. Let's take a look at our heat map there, and we're seeing some negative movement in Kronos Group. That's down 7%, Tilray down 6%, and looks like a Sundial off about 8%. So if you take a 5-day look, you're going to see a lot more green and still holding on to a lot of gains there. Tilray still up 50%, so not the bleakest picture, but interesting to note that they are giving back some of those gains. Now, I want to take a look at the banks and the yield curve. Yields are coming down, so they're under a little bit of pressure today. We'll see if this clears. There we go. We can see JP Morgan down 2%, Bank America off 1%, Barclays off 5%, and Credit Suisse off 3%. The European banks have a lot more exposure to Russia. Just want to show you a year to date. I'm going to sort by performance. What stands out, Credit Suisse, the biggest loser, down 18%, followed by Barclays, down 17%. Now, I want to get to some of the news on Credit Suisse, which I have in the Wi-Fi Interactive. Now, 2 lawmakers have sent a letter to Credit Suisse, their CEO, and this is only today, seeking information on the bank's financing of yachts and aircraft owned by potentially sanctioned individuals. And here's part of the letter. This is a quote here. This report raises significant concerns about Credit Suisse's compliance with the severe sanctions imposed by the United States and its allies and partners on the architects and enablers of Russia's brutal and unprovoked invasion of Ukraine, including Russian President Vladimir Putin and oligarchs in his inner circle. So interesting to see that development. I imagine there's going to be quite a few more with respect to this. And by the way, Credit Suisse, I remember from 10, 12 years ago in the wake of the global financial crisis, they were under a lot of pressure from the IRS, along with all Swiss companies, to turn over records. They capitulated. So I'm thinking this time around, they should have their books in order, I would think.